G'day. Actually, from the last posting, I received very few comments, probably due to the topic I chose. Political issue is not a good topic to engage the discussion, I have to admit. In light of this, today, I would like to talk about the difference between goal, 目标, and the purpose, 目的. How do you define the goal? From my perspective, I think goal is a visionary image when you get there, and in terms of purpose, is the reason behind the goals. Why are you doing this? It usually will link to some joyful feelings. So here I'm going to use one of the examples of mine to explain my thoughts between goals and purpose. In this slide, the goal for me is to complete my triathlon competition in 2022. And you can see that there are many reasons behind the goal, 6 reasons. For example, the first one is to complete my unfinished dream. And second is to continue develop my discipline habits and also to pursue the sense of accomplishment. Or last is to set up the role model for my kids. It is very remarkable to dedicate yourself doing one thing. Okay, after setting up the goal clearly, you have to establish the strategy to help you to get there. So I cut into 3 angles for my strategy establishment. First one is the information collection. Second, the brainstorming. Last is the tactics setup. In terms of the information collection, for example, I need to understand or I need to know the senior experience from the race previously, and I think that these information could be retrieved easily from many websites or blogs, so there's no issue. And for example, I need to understand the game rules of the triathlon game. For example, can I bring my rescue tube in the open water area? And when is the deadline for the enrollment? And when is the big day of it? After estimation, I think I have 90% of preparation. So let's move on to the next stage, which is the brainstorm. In this perspective, I list down all the uncertainty and the solution I have to tackle with. For example, unfamiliar swimming skill. So the solution is that I have to find out the open water area to practice and to decrease uncertain feeling. And the other example is the practicing time. Because I'm the mom with 2 kids. I don't have many spare time for my practicing. So usually I will think about to use the twilight hour or the early morning or the night after the kids fall asleep. I can do the practicing. And how to do the transformation. For example, I usually will watch the video, the YouTube first to see that how the player do the transformation, and later on I will do it myself in a real place. Last, comment into the tactics setup. I start with the easily part first, the gear issue. I think it is the very easy part to deal with because I have all of this issue. Just need tiny calibration. And in terms of the enhancement of the skills, for example, I need to find the coach to improve my cycling or running or swimming skill and to swim in open water area to conquer the uncertainty feel, and also adjust my diet along with my weight training to increase my muscle in order not to get hurt. And last but not least is the most difficult part, the time allocation. I probably will set up the alarm at 5 a.m. every morning, and one day for jogging and the other day for cycling. Or these could be done after the child falls asleep. And during the weekend, I'll focus on the swimming and the open water area. And the fourth or the fifth item is that to get my mom's help or get a babysitter for my strategy build up. Okay, after building up the strategy, here comes the scenario planning. I come up with 3 scenarios I probably will face in the future. First one is that the good pace. Probably is because I'm too fat, so I need to lose weight. Secondly is to increase the frequency of running. Thirdly is that I don't have enough muscle to support my speed, so I need to increase my weight training. Next is the inertia. Coming into the inertia, the first one, I will think about the motto from the ex-chairman of Yulong Motor Group, Yan Kai-tai. And secondly is that I'm lucky to have the lover of the triathlon neighbor, and to have them together will cheer me up to do the practice. And thirdly is that I will announce to the public and my Facebook or my group of my friends that I need to complete the competition. Last but not least is the time. At present, working from home has more flexibility. I think that the weight training could be adopted anytime, anywhere, and probably I will buy the jogging machine or the cycling trainer at home because it is too hot, and I don't want to wear mask doing this exercise outside. And the last is to shorten my sleeping time so that I can have longer time for my practice. So after all these scenario planning, probably 2 results will in return. One is that I realize half triathlon competition will be fine. And second is that I would do that in 2023. So thanks for your listening.